Hello and welcome back again to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Ike and today we're continuing the World of Warcraft series with our Shaman. I did a Razorfang Crower playthrough, which was quite good because it allowed me to gain a couple of items, finish some quests, and also, as you can see, hit mid-level 32, which is great. So sometimes a dungeon is what you need in order to prevent running around for a long period of time. And since the group was so successful, we decided to move on and go for another dungeon. More specifically, this time Scarlet Monastery. We're going into the graveyard, and afterwards we're taking down the library. Got a new dagger in Razorfang Crow called this Wine Tusk Shank, and this thing is shanking hard. Both of my quests are shared to everyone eligible. Alrighty, so let's go. It's an interesting group. A very melee heavy group, but one that works out incredibly well as well. so far really happy with how that played out. The Shank, by the way, is super good. More DPS than my two-hand staff, and that already means something. Plus, on top of it, a couple of nice stats actually. Good. Graveyard, always an interesting zone. I think I've never seen a wipe in Graveyard, but I've seen a wipe in Library, which is funny if you think about it, because that was on another playthrough. I'm not sure when I will air this, so I don't want to spoil anything, but you shall never take these things here for granted. Even in the easier dungeons, it is possible to wipe.
Tell me everything.
Good. First boss, interrogatable ass. Let's focus on them.
Secret on your flesh.
Good, very good. I need to collect Hearts of Zeal. The good part about just having a lot of pre-quests done, like super long quest chains, is the Guano quest from Razorfang Crow now leads to Hearts of Zeal quest here, which otherwise wouldn't be available. And the whole test of X quest from 1,000 Needles now finally leads into yet another quest chain here. So that's good. Love to see these longer quest chains play out nicely. Fortunately or unfortunately for us, most of these guys weren't Razorfang Crow, so they do have the same Hearts of Zeal quest. Which means we're not the only ones collecting them. Anyways, Hearts of Zeal drop from all of the Scarlet Crusaders. So every single one of them. We will definitely finish it. There are too many Scarlet guys to not finish that quest over the totality of Scarlet Monastery. And to be fair, Scarlet Monastery is like one of those dungeons. A, it never gets old. B, it's really an evergreen. I always love to see it and run it. And C, the experience just too damn good. Should stand behind him. I now feel like a Tauren rogue with that dagger. Really happy that I won that one. Of course, with 2 rogues in the group, that was quite contested. But everybody was cool with me rolling on it. And it's massive DPS. And to be fair, it even has Shaman stats. Does have a little bit of stamina on it, which everybody can use in Spirit, which arguably is not that important for rogues, but way more important for shamans. I'm wondering why my DPS is dropping. Well, that's clear because I didn't have Wind Fury. Yeah, with Wind Fury, my DPS actually relatively good. Plus, I offer totems for everybody else. Good, we don't even want spells, so I'm just putting down the grounding totem. Nicely protecting us. So you can see we're doing very well for ourselves with regards to DPS. Let's make sure not too many of them are pulling. Some nice little healing in between. Yeah, this time I think, since we have Wartel's Revenge, let's try to get that wedding ring. If I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere back here. Or back there. Good, continuing to burn everybody with totems. Yeah, the DPS is okay. I'm not even really DPS spec. Let's also get the wedding ring from the quest. Can't interrupt their summoning. That sucks, man. Alright, let's go. So, typically you do have some sort of AoE here. I think I'm the stand-in for the AoE. Not great, but it's okay.
Ja, ja, das dachte ich mir.
We hunger for vengeance. Your souls.
Good, let's see if I can interrupt him. Flame Strike, no, can't interrupt. Grounding Totem doesn't interrupt Flame Strike. I think they're just gonna do a bit of fire resistance instead. Very, very nice offhand. I will not use anything other than shields, so that's for our healer. Super good offhand, by the way. Is the ring here? Good, I never finished the quest Warrel's Revenge, so... Well, that's a that should be a first timer this time around. Kind of a little elite quest there. Alright, let's move over. Fast forward for you guys. Alrighty, we are the other side. Let's go. Get these guys down. I think a little grounding totem will go a long way for their stuns and shocks. Cool, even without shocks I'm playing conservative with my mana because I want to make sure that in case someone or something adds, we still have the opportunity to deal with it properly. Just like now, for instance, where we're seeing a lot of damage coming in. I'm just falling into the role of a backup healer. Just to alleviate a bit of that stress from the healer. we're going for the Beastmaster. This guy is orange, which means it takes a bit longer. To get him down. Power Slam needed to use a potion there. I was under the impression the healer would heal. My bad for simply assuming that. But healer didn't heal you in time. Sorry for your potion. I will keep mana and just heal you from now on. Earlier, that is. Good, let's get that tracking hound. That's going to be a bit more interesting dungeon because all of a sudden things aren't that easy peasy anymore. Alrighty. Why is the healer always letting him drop so low? He just continues to one, man. I disagree slightly with him on this one, but okay. No need to start a huge argument over the internet. That never goes very well. no need to discuss with someone over the internet. Good. So, Houndsmaster Loxley. One of those encounters where AoE damage would be fantastic. Fortunately for us, we don't have a mage. It's an interesting set of gloves, just not what I need. Good, we're continuing our Hearts of Seal quest. How many do we got so far? So we're only at like 7. Everybody else doing a little bit better. All right, so next up, let's go in there. We're just putting grounding and slowing totems down. These guys are running too often, far too often for my taste. Single target damage is good, looking very good. Those stuns apparently are not affected by grounding totems. That's a bit of a shame, to be entirely honest. Good, let's reduce the damage output a little bit. Couple of extra shocks. I would love a chain lightning. But I think we even got chain lightning by that point. We just haven't found the time to go to a trainer yet. There we go. And that is why we always want to keep them from running. Never seen a rogue use mind-numbing poison, which by the way would be a fantastic choice of a poison here. 84. I think I'll get it. we are interrupting the mana burn. We also got a grounding totem just in case. It's always people underestimate utility, it seems. Just because it doesn't immediately deal fat DPS doesn't mean it's not a valuable skill. And don't get me wrong, instant poison is cool, as an example. But it's not always about just dealing damage. That is an answer to many problems. Just kill them. He's right though. The enemies are getting into the orange territory, so this is actually pushing the envelope quite a bit.
Still recharging.
The real deal will start here, when we're going in a bit deeper. So far though, we haven't even had any near-death experiences, and other than the healer insisting to heal at 50% instead of a bit earlier, there isn't that much controversy happening here as well. Finally, we're getting a couple of stamina buffs. I like that. Buff food for me. Okay, well, it's going to be a bit more interesting. Yeah, those guys are level 35. We're coming in at a solid level 32 group, actually, with the exception of our healer, who is 33. purging this guy. This that reduced so much more hit points and armor from him. But yeah, that's a bit of an uphill battle actually. I was appreciating just how steep the leveling curve goes with library. But our tank does a absolute stellar job in single pulling them. The next room is dangerous as well. But if you are careful, and my grounding totem helps a lot. A lot of these spells are just going into it. Purge just for good measure. Alright, let's drop Stone Claw just to reduce their damage a little bit. I bet you this time you're happy, Mr. Healer, that I am back up healing. Good, unfortunately I'm now out of mana. Purging this guy. Yeah, very well. That was a bit of a harder dungeon. But I like a challenge. We've got ourselves very far. This is the Book of Yore, not the book that we're looking for.
It's too far away.
Is it any of these books here? Oh, wow. They are pulling. I thought he said, I need a minute. Good, so what is the book that we're looking for? Beginnings of the Undead Threat. Find the beginnings of the Undead Threat.
The spell isn't ready yet.
I'll just tank in the meantime. No problem. Good. It must be somewhere here. I think it was back here. Oh man, it's a long time that I did it. I know that this book, it's I think the Mage Quest book. Scourge of Lordaeron, that might be the beginnings of an undead threat here. Okay, I think afterwards I will have the time to find where that book is located. Maybe it was on one of those book stands. I just read it is in one of those rooms that we skipped. Pfft, that's not good. That, and that, and we're good. Just want to make sure that there is zero chance one of those monks is running away and pulling an extra pet, because if we're so underleveled, we really need to hedge our bets. Otherwise I would use Strength of Earth Totem for more DPS.
That's still recharging. That spell.
Right, a little bit backup heal here and there. Oh, Healer's a strange guy. He just doesn't want to drink up. And I don't understand why. But then there are strange people in WoW from time to time. I think he doesn't DPS too hard. We just need to run out. We'll use strings of earth and fire resist.
You will not defile these mysteries.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Heavy silence.
Burn in righteous fire.
Alright, let's go. Before everyone leaves, there is one more room for a quest. If you could please kill the guys there. Thank you. Can't share quests. It is from 1k needles. 4 quests pre-quest. One of those rooms is the one with the book. Wow, that's a hard fight. Wow, that's a hard fight, man. Jesus. Well played, everyone. Thank you for the group. Whoa! We closed on a banger. Oh man, but no one did. That is the important part. Like, they didn't run, no vanish, GG, I'm out. That actually was really, really fun. Was a good final fight of everybody. And MVP, I don't want to sound the horn too much, but the Earthbind Totem, it's just so good when you are kiting. It was good target selection as well then. Everybody was focusing. I can only speak from my perspective. The others will have done just as well. Otherwise we wouldn't have survived. But the grounding totem came in clutch twice. And on top of that, healing was just good enough. So I think overall, very, very good fight. Very nice run. Clutch fight at the end. Bit strange healer, but we made it out of there. Alrighty. Very good. Thanks for watching. Have a good one and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.